Welcome back, everyone. It is NewMutator bringing you some Mitsu Soulblighter commentary. Commentating. It is the Myth World Cup 2012. And hello, Thierry. How are you doing? Yes, indeed. Anyway, it is Grimm's My Team versus the Southern Parkians. And it is the DE3, so it's the third week of the double elimination round. This is kind of the match that everyone was kind of, I don't know about looking forward to, but this is kind of the litmus test of, you know, who is, I don't know about the better team, but maybe better prepared to take this championship. And so it's the first time both these teams meet, and these two teams and also name changers are kind of like the top three contenders in this tournament, according to the experts, which is, I guess that's the consensus on the forums at least. But here we have Grimm's My Team in the northeast. Bone, of course, is going to be leading them. Karma, Grimm, Arsenic, DP, Gecko, Thierry, and Kryptos are all here. So that's I guess that's 8 players for them, and they're going to be facing off against the Southern Parkians in the southwest. Randy Marsh is going to be leading off, captaining this first game. Sir Rockland, big Croon, I guess that's Krooniak, aka Vicky, aka who knows what else. I think I know who that is, but if you don't know who that is, I'm not going to spoil the surprise, and I'm not gonna say who I think that is at this time. But I've had suspicions for a while now. Butters, Lizard King, because Lizard King is substituting here, and Eric Cartmanez. At least I hope he's substituting. And man, oh man, is this a year for drama. I've just been checking the forums, and there is so much drama going on in the forums. There's a team that's already disqualified in the tournament, and I haven't actually gotten that far yet, but I'll be sure to let you know how that turns out as I'm casting those games. And it is Assassin, so once again, keep an eye on these fetch here. Both teams are going to be targeting those. They are the assassin targets. So the team that takes out more fetch, the most fetch, will win this map, game 1 here. And it looks like, oops, I think Bone and Thierry splitting the fetch up for my team. Interesting split here for Southern Parkians. They're splitting it up between 3 players. And also keep in mind there's no unit trading on this map, so both teams are going to have identical forces as they meet, which you know, it's not going to be for a few more seconds. We can see they're still kind of spread out over the map here, and eventually I figure they will meet somewhere here in the middle, this high ground area. One team is going to be able to wrest it from the other, possibly. Looks like the team to get that high ground is going to be the Southern Parkians, as my team is actually moving to the south and taking these hills here. Actually, they're not moving. Yeah, they are kind of heading towards the south. I think they're going to take this area here. However, having said that, Karma is going to be moving to the west. He's going to be something of a flank there for my team. And Randy Marsh notices that, tells he does relay the message to the Parkians to cover it. and Butters is going to it's going to say Camp Fest, which basically means, you know, both teams are going to camp out, essentially just sit there and not do a thing until time is running out, and then they will, because of necessity, the push will begin. So Randy Marsh is actually scouting these fetch here, and Bone is going to be kind of chasing him away. I don't know. It would be difficult, I think, for either. It would be difficult for Bone to be able to, like, if Randy Marsh engaged Bone here, it could go either way. You know, if he kept his goals spread, he might be able to take out these fetch. But if Bone did a really superb micro, he may be able to save those fetch. So it's kind of a hard choice there. It's I can't give the advantage either way. A couple of scouting goals for Karma. He is just kind of hanging out here. But the main force for my team is just going to be sitting here, and it looks like Thierry, Arsenic, Cryptos. Yeah, I think Thierry, Arsenic, and Cryptos basically just sitting here on this this hill area. Gecko and Karma sitting on this one. And Southern Parkians are pretty much arrayed like so. Kruniak, Butters, Lizard King, Sir Rockland. Pretty much their whole team is here except for Randy Marsh, who, as we already noted, is just chilling out there. So yes, so much drama on the forums. A team already disqualified. Well, I shouldn't say already, but I've been told that, and you know, I'm almost of the opinion that dummying, and I don't know if you know what dummying is, but that is when you impersonate somebody else. In other words, you basically use their account so nobody knows that it's not them, and that's called dummying because, you know, it's like everybody's a dummy for not knowing. I guess that's how I don't know what the origin of the word exactly is, in what sense, but essentially I think dummying is something of a tradition for a lot of people in the Myth World Cup, unfortunately. Fortunately or not, I mean, you know, you can say it's fortunate, you can say it's unfortunate. It's hilarious, but at the same time, you know, it's not really. It's deceptive, you know. It's deception ultimately, and so I understand why people do it. I also understand why people want it, you know, banned, outlawed, you know, justice or what have you. So I kind of get it, but either way, it makes for some intense and insane drama. And gosh, how many times have I said drama already in this cast? Okay, Cryptos is saying, yeah, maybe we should rush. And I think maybe that's what they're going to do. They're not going to wait until the end of the clock here. They're just going to start moving out. And I don't know. Lizard King saying, here they come. I'm not sure if Southern Parkings expected that or not. And yeah, some units getting blasted. Nice block there by that goal. Karma's trying to gun for that fetch there. It's going to get it's going to lay a cleaver down, it seems, but so far my team is taking a lot of damage. Yeah, and they were able to get a fetch.
5.
I think that was Arsenic with that kill. And Southern Parkians actually have -1, and I didn't quite see because it's kind of laggy and there's so much going on, but maybe you saw it. And yeah, so another fetch goes down. Actually, all 5 of them do. One of them was a team kill, but we saw a couple at the end there to end the game getting taken out. And sorry I wasn't really able to commentate on that fight. There was just so much going on, and it was kind of hard for me to zero in on where the action was. But hopefully I brought that to you so you're able to ascertain what happened. At least I hope I got some good angles on that. Anyway, let me know in the comments if I did horribly or not. Looking at the ratios here, Lizard King getting damage for Southern Parkians. So, you know, the game 1 here, obviously my team getting the win. But Lizard King getting damage for his team. Sir Rockland getting kills with 12. But Thierry once again showing us how it's done. 18 kills and 1 loss, 113 damage. Pretty impressive, I must say. Cryptos with 96 damage, also impressive as well. And that's I think that's enough at game 1, which was kind of weird for me to see that, because it was just I do have to mention my team. After this match was played, they posted, let's see, I think it was Thierry that posted to the forum saying, yeah, we invented a new strategy called Stall, Don't Fall, and then Slut Rush. I think that's what it's called. And essentially what that is they're showing us how they do that. They just kind of sit there, run down the clock, and when they think the other team isn't paying attention, they just go all in. And that's what I think happened here. So it seems that they did that pretty successfully. They did take game 1, and we're going to move into game 2 in just a moment. Thank you for joining me. I am the NewMutator, and the game 2 is coming up.